I don't know if it's only me, but there are high chances that you're going to face challenges on the video shoot day if you don't prepare for that shoot well. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the steps that will help you to better how you face video shoots. And trust me, by the end of this video, you will learn how to prepare well for video shoots. So if you're a person who has a video shoot that is coming up, or you expect to have a video shoot that is going to be soon, watch this video and trust me, by the end of this video, you'll not regret having made that choice. Let us roll the intro and dive straight into this video. Step number one is always to plan the shoot. You don't know how many times you're going to face it hard to get the next shot or to nail the next shot if you fail to plan this shoot. So if you have a shoot that is coming up, always take time and plan the shots, but also there are other steps in production that you need to plan. Talk to people that you have to shoot with. If you're going to borrow a camera from someone, make sure that you plan with the owner of the camera so that on the day of the shoot, you don't go into challenges where someone is not picking up calls and you have to go for plan B. So if you have a shoot that is coming up, always plan, and with proper planning, this will help you to have better video shoots. The next step that is so important, and I faced this challenge when I was talking to a client and I had to take her photos, and reaching on set, we had to just plead to people, talk to people to allow us to use locations. And at the end of the day, the shoot didn't go as I had planned or even as the client had in mind. So before you do anything or before the day of the shoot, make sure that you visit the location, book the location, and also if those specific locations are not allowing you to take pictures from there or even to shoot from there, find alternative locations. Location visits will help you to also understand which shots are impossible to take from those locations. But also one thing that is so important when it comes to location scouts, it puts you in a position where you understand how the sun is going to move or how the sun moves in that specific location. So if you want to have amazing locations, please take time and visit these locations. If the locations are far away from you or if it is hard for you to visit this location, try and Google this location and also find out permissions online and see if it is possible for you to shoot from those specific locations, and this will save you the burden where you reach on set and you're not allowed to shoot from that location. One of the most important steps when we are talking about preparation for a shoot is to research. If you are going to shoot a music video, take time and watch some of the best music videos that have been put out. But also you can research and go into the videos that have been shot in 90s, 70s, depending on the idea you have for this specific music video shoot. Or if you're going to shoot a documentary, take time and research about great documentaries. You can go on Netflix and watch some documentaries. You can also check on YouTube. There are so many documentaries that have been made, all shot by creative people. Look at them. At the end of the day, you will have amazing ideas for your shoot. So if you have a shoot that is coming up, one of the best ways you can nail these shoots is to always take time and research. For people who work in teams, sometimes it is so easy for them to forget to prepare these batteries or even to check if they are charged because they expect someone else to have charged these batteries. So for you as an individual, take an initiative to charge your batteries before the day of the shoot. This will put you in position to charge them if they are not charged, and this will help you to have a successful shoot. One of the common mistakes I used to make on shoots was to reach on set and then you find out that the card you are using is either full and you forgot to back up your work, or even you reach on set because you are packing equipment and you're rushing, or you are packing this camera and you are rushing, you reach on set and you forgot to put the card into the camera. So for you to better your shoots, it is always important that you back up your work on the cards, and also you make sure that you create space on these cards. And before the day of the shoot, cross-check to make sure that you have multiple cards, because there are scenarios where you're going to be shooting and the card is going to ask you to format it before you use it again. So before you do anything, make sure that you create space on your cards, but also make sure that you have an extra card just in case one of the two cards gets a problem. You're still good to go. Another step that is so important when it comes to preparation, and this will apply when you are a person who is going to move in far distances. Even if you're going to move close from your work area or your office, please move with a laptop. The reason that's why I feel it is so important for you to move with a laptop is because there was this situation that I saw on YouTube where they were shooting this film and they forgot to back up each scene. So they reached at a point where the card asked them to format before being used, and by the time they placed the card into the camera to back up the previous shots, they were not on the card. So in case you're going to have a shoot for the next day, create space and also move with your laptop, so that in case of finishing any shoot, or in case you get some space in between the shoot, you back up straight away the work that you have shot. Now, one of the steps that I've followed for a very long period of time is to always cross-check, or even to go through the camera and make sure that all the settings are okay. There was this scenario where I was using a camera that had been used by someone else and I was shooting this interview. So at the end of the interview, I realized that the whole interview had been shot in slow motion, and from that day it is always important for you to cross-check through your settings before the day of the shoot, so that you can make sure that all your settings are okay. And this will help you in case you reach on the shoot and you need to set up your equipment so fast, you will not fall into the devil's trap where you're shooting in different camera settings, yet you needed to use other camera settings. So before the day of the shoot, take time and go through your camera and make sure that your settings are those specific settings you need to use for your upcoming shoot. In case you are to forget everything that I've talked about in this video, let this be the only point you take out of this video. Always have an equipment list. If you are preparing to go for a shoot, make sure that you have a list of the equipment and tools you're going to use for the shoot. And when you are going to shoot, make sure that you move with this list, because after the shoot you will need to also go through this list to see that you have all the equipment and tools you went with, and this will put you in position to rarely forget the equipment you went with on shoot, but also the equipment you need to use on the shoot. If this video has been useful to you, don't forget to click that like button, but also to subscribe to my channel, because I make videos about equipment, filmmaking, and also advice that is sometimes motivational. So don't forget to also let me know what are those steps that you follow when you are preparing for the shoot in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.